Hello everybody, it's here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In today's video, we're finishing off the Divine Beast Vah Ruta. But before we go in there, we actually missed a treasure chest, so cue the footage of me collecting it. Yay, it's super shiny and it's awesome! But now that we've taken care of all that, let's go and check out the Central Terminal.
One of Ganon's creations. I put up as much of a fight as I could, but it proved to be my demise 100 years away. Regardless, I believe that you are well prepared for this moment. I have faith in you. Careful, that spear has a long reach.
Scourge of Divine Beast Vah Ruta, Water Blight Ganon. So this is the boss of the Divine Beast. So basically, there's going to be some kind of form of a Calamity Ganon hidden all across these Divine Beasts, and that's going to be pretty interesting. So, trying to be as vague as humanly possible so I don't spoil it too much. One thing that's worth mentioning is that you're going to have to fight these forms of Calamity Ganon even if you skip the Divine Beast, because if you go into Hyrule Castle, you're going to need to fight these guys anyway. But if you defeat them in the Divine Beast, then that means you don't have to fight them in Hyrule Castle.
Careful, not much room to operate.
So for this phase of the boss fight, I recommend having Cryonis available right now, so that you'll be able to destroy the ice blocks that Water Blight Ganon will summon. So what I like doing is I like having the electric arrows against this guy, because this might just be me, but they seem to be the more effective one to Water Blight Ganon. I don't actually know if that's like a game mechanic or anything like that, but I imagine that's the case. Hooray for editing! So, what I was trying to say a moment ago before I got interrupted by stupid outside noises is the fact that you want to have Cryonis available so that you can get rid of the ice blocks whenever Water Blight Ganon is trying to throw them at you. I recommend using electric arrows as well, because they seem to be the most effective against Water Blight Ganon. I don't actually know if that's the case. If you have ancient arrows, those are definitely useful against Water Blight Ganon as well, but they're expensive and hard to come by, so you may want to save them. I don't actually know if that's a good idea, because it's probably the thing that you'd save them for in the first place, so that's probably not the best strategy in the world. Get away from me! There we go. Okay, come on, and get away from me! Thank goodness I have a fairy. Alright, so let's see if we can do this. If we can knock it down one more time, that should be the end of it. Actually, we can just do this instead. Haha! We did it! Now we go over here and finish you off, hopefully. Once you activate the main control unit, you will not be able to re-enter the interior of the Divine Beast. So if you missed any treasure chests, now's a good time to go get them. But I think we got them all, so let's get out of here.
Hello, Link. Because of your courage, my spirit is now free. And Ruta as well. Thank you. For I am now allowed by this freedom to be with you once again. Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me. I have no need of it. So therefore, I would like you to have it. Please accept Mipha's grace. Yesterday, I was awash in a pool of tears. I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself to being trapped here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. All this time my hope was to see you once more. Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need. Knowing that will let my spirit rest in peace. I must go. Ruta and I have our roles to fulfill. We are both honored to be able to play the role of support. We'll annihilate Ganon together. Farewell. Save her, Link. Save the princess. Save Princess Zelda. A way to be useful to Link, and the other champions, of course. Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can. Using your ability to drain Ganon of his power is key to our success. This is it. This will be our last chance, and everyone's last hope. If we seal him away, then we can restore peace to Hyrule. And both your duty and mine will be fulfilled. Father, are you well, I wonder? I want you to know I have always followed my heart. I'm sorry I made you worry. I wish I could see you again. Even just once more.
Mipha's Grace, a restorative power born from the spirit of Champion Mipha. When your hearts run out, you'll automatically be resurrected with full hearts plus temporary bonus hearts. Before we do anything else, I want to talk to these people again. Ah, Hylian! It's been a while since we've seen the sun around here. I wonder if Ruta has stopped spouting water everywhere. By the way, do you need something from me? How old are you? How many times do I have to tell you? I'm less than 100 years old. You can tell, can't you? So the Hylian that Prince Sidon brought here, don't tell me. Master Link! Is it truly you, the Hylian champion? It's me! Raven! We used to swim together when I was but a child, remember? That sounds familiar. Well, it has been 100 years since then, and now I'm over 130 years old. I must say, you've aged well for a Hylian. Unbelievably well. Now that I think about it, shouldn't you be dead? Sorry, that may be too personal a question. Ahem. Father, we are on guard duty right now. Oh, right. Sorry. The leader of the pack, Baz, the heroine, Gaddison, and my father, Trello, they have all aged quite well, I'm afraid, but they are all doing well. Oh, but Master Link, you probably shouldn't speak to the elderly. Oops, sorry for keeping you too long. You have business in the throne room, right? Please proceed there at the earliest convenience. So as we go across this area, I gotta say, at the risk of ruining an emotional moment, I gotta say, the way Mipha says,
We'll annihilate Ganon together.
that's honestly kind of creepy. Because she has like such a sweet voice, but then she says such a violent word. But anyway, now we've taken care of all that, let's inform King Dorfian of the good news. Link, you did well to survive your trial. I have been awaiting your return. The violent downpour has disappeared as the threat to Zora's domain. It is all little more than a bad dream now. Thanks to your efforts, there is no longer any danger of a great flood laying waste to Hyrule. You appeased the Divine Beast Vah Ruta and thusly saved Zora's domain. We are all truly grateful. What you did for us is more than we could have ever expected of you. Link, I must sincerely apologize for my harsh treatment of you. That whole time, you were thinking of Hyrule and Lady Mipha's well-being, just like the rest of us. All the members of our council humbly fold our fins back in gratitude, along with the rest of our people. Perhaps the older generation of Zora, myself included, misunderstood Hylians after all, it would seem. That said, I would be overjoyed if you could find it in your heart to forgive me. If not now, then perhaps one day. Link, I must reward your efforts. Now then, I implore you to collect the treasure inside that chest over there. It was cherished by Mipha, a memento of sorts. I would like you to have it as a token of our friendship. Please take good care of it. By the way, Link, I see you are without your trusty blade, the sword that seals the darkness. Did you perhaps lose it when you lost your memory? What sword? So you have forgotten that as well. That is the legendary blade that only you, the Hylian champion, can wield. It is no doubt resting somewhere in Hyrule even now, waiting for its master to return. Link, all of the Zora thank you from the depths of our hearts for your heroic and selfless work. And you too, Sidon. As her father, I am proud of you for fighting the Divine Beast alongside Link. You have grown much recently. I know you will be worthy heir when the time comes. Father, I thank you. The heavy rains have stopped, and Divine Beast is our ally once again. How glorious. Truly splendid. Link, this is wonderful! Link, thank you so much. Truly, I could never have thank you enough. You helped save our home from vanishing away. This calls for a top-tier expression of gratitude. Zo, zo, rah, rah, rah. With all of my heart, thank you. Divine Beast Vah Ruta complete. The Light Scale Trident, a spear of peerless grace cherished by the Zora champion Mipha. Although Mipha specialized in healing abilities, her spearmanship was in a class all its own. So now we're taking care of all that, we're in this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Your options on where to go next. You can go to the next video in the playlist where we're going to explore a little bit more of Zora's domain and take care of some side quests across this area. Your alternate option, however, is to go look for that sword that King Dorothean had mentioned to us. You can also go ahead and search for the next Divine Beast if you'd like to do that as well, and you can ignore all that and go straight for Ganon. Now, a bit of a thing I'd like to mention for those watching the Let's Play when it's still brand new, it might take a little while for some of these options to be available, but just know that they will be added to the end screen when the time comes for them to be uploaded and stuff like that. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm going to leave it to you, and where would you like to go to next?